Welcome to Transformers Battle of the Apes. Welcome to Transformers Rise of the Beasts. We're going to be watching this in cam rip because we're not monetized yet. It ain't that bad. You can kind of see and hear them. However, this weird ad was in my way the entire time. It's annoying. Subscribe and maybe I'll get you HD in the future. The movie starts in outer space, where an ominous voice is telling us about this thing called Unicron. It eats balls. Big ones. And it's going to eat theirs unless they give it this transwarp key thing, which looks less of a key and more of a crystal, but whatever. Anyhow, they need to keep the key away from Unicron's disciples, so they run away while this guy holds them off, and Scourge wastes no time clapping him. Like, this fight didn't even take time. Wow. Anyhow, the arrest managed to escape with the key, meaning that Unicron is trapped here, so it was kind of like a dub in the grand scheme of things, I guess. So they escape, and the only other planet they see fit to escape to is planet Earth, because humans in this world evidently do not have enough problems on their mind. We now skip to many years in the future where we see this guy listening to Tupac. And what do you know? It's another group of poverty-stricken migrant Latinos. They're probably Mexican. This one's got a screwed up hand. I guess it can't fap anymore. Another poverty-stricken immigrant later, and we're in New York, where we're introduced to, you guessed it, another poverty-stricken immigrant. Thousands of years of slavery and you're still taking orders from a white person. Anyhow, so there is this weird bird that they brought into this place, and for some weird reason, I cannot seem to understand why you are so worked up about this bird. Like, there is nothing special about this bird. It's just the bird. Like, legitimately. Can you, like, leave it alone? You're gonna steal it and sell it on the black market? No. So why are you so worked up about the bird? But anyhow, no free healthcare nor job opportunities for poverty-stricken Latinos in America. You also have to take your chances with the cartels. And finally, he decides to embrace the system and become a thief, and steals a Porsche. Can't blame him. German tech is nice. And the other poverty-stricken migrant has just lost a job. I told you to leave that bird alone. Like, you could have, it's not a special bird. You know, I love how she just casually ignores that thing until, like, literally 5 minutes later, but anyhow. So, I'm guessing this is bad because anytime the Transformers get involved, everything goes wrong. Yeah, just look straight at him. Just look straight at him so you can have a field day identifying you to the police later. Anyhow, he gets away and gets carried to a Transformers meeting. Basically, the thing she unwrapped is called the Transwarp Key from earlier. If you've been paid any attention, and you could use it to go anywhere in the universe. They want to go to Cybertron, so they want the key. And they want this guy to go get it for them, in exchange for selling Mirage anything he wants. If you're as broke as I think you are, I'd go for a private jet. Those things are expensive as hell, and you would be set for days. Anyhow, it all goes well until this guy show up and kill Bumblebee. I'm sorry, I feel like I skipped a lot there. Let me take that again. He claps Optimus Prime and kills Bumblebee in the same fight. Then he takes the key and splits. However, it turns out that these guys pulled an Uno reverse card on them and they split the key in two. And the other half is in Peru. So they all go to Peru and to get the second half of the key, which I think is a bad idea because you're clearly not as strong as them. They're obviously going to follow you and take the key anyway, but, well, if I were you, I'd just destroy it, but anyhow, Peru, and they do some Indiana Jones type shit and find the second half of the key, which is not there. And to make matters worse, they are now being chased down by Roborats, because they think they have the key, but they actually don't. Kind of what I told them about, like, of course they would follow you, duh, but anyhow. On the surface, Optimus Prime is engaging with Scourge because he's an alpha and can't take disrespect.
Love your fire, Prime, but you're going to die on this speck of dust. I can think of no better place to bury you.
Now we are introduced to Donkey Kong and his merry men, and they all have cringy names.
Rhino.
Stop, please.
Keto.
Stop,
And our leader.
Please stop.
Optimus Primal.
Ah! They didn't even try with their names. Like, those are so unoriginal. Anyhow, so, where was I? They show them the key, and Kong says that there's nothing they can do for Bumblebee because he's kind of like dead. Dead. This guy's sucked him dry. Anyhow, Venom is still affecting Hawkeye, and just in case I missed the part, which I definitely did, after the fight, the guy literally, I don't know, he did something to that bird thingy, and anyhow, Venom's still affecting her, and everything goes to crap, and at this point, I'm just gonna destroy the key and move, because honestly, I don't see how this plan from the Transformers is gonna work, but Scourge gets the key, and Primal is forced to kill Airazor, so now everybody's got beef with Scourge. We're now in the final part of the movie, and in order to stop Unicron, the two broken Americans must use the tunnels in the volcano thing to get to a control panel and input the fail-safe passcode that will allow them to remove the key while the robots kill Scourge and his henchmen. They must get this done before Unicron enters into the portal to Earth's atmosphere, and the plan goes into motion. B comes back to life, and they almost succeed. However, Scourge blows up the control panel, so now they're screwed. They're really screwed. However,
I will destroy the key myself.
so y'all could have just let him destroy the key in the... Why am I watching this movie? They destroy the key, anyway, and they barely escape with their lives. Everyone then lives happily ever after, and they fix Mirage. It was a decent movie. Kind of liked it. 7 out of 10, I guess. It's Transformers, so yeah. 7 out of 10.